How the hell are ya, you filthy fucking twats? Galactic Criminal here. Now before I go ahead and check out the new healthy helping of hate from CARNIFEX, figure I'll go to their Facebook page, see if there's anything interesting there. And it's looking like we got ourselves another creative writing expert spewing their verbal jism all over the band's face. Check this out. Colossal swells erupt from a vast ocean of human suffering and universal dread, and in their wake present to us the latest offering from the minds of CARNIFEX, World War X. Soul darkening, eye-bloodying, flesh-crushing death metal is to be expected from this group of musicians. Yet, with the new album comes a unique notion of unavoidable hopelessness, the inevitable rot of mankind. CARNIFEX has stoked the coals and breathed distinct power into World War X that boils over into subjects and sounds of human degradation. Yeah, that's all well and good, but what about the Void? I was a pretty big fan of the last release, so I've got rather high expectations for this, so let's check it out. Title track of the new album, CARNIFEX, World War X, with a 1, 2, it was directed by the singer? Is I wrong? That's his name, right? Scotty and Lewis? Oh, oh, oh. Oh my god! Talk about a title track! And I'm pretty sure they did mention The Void. Figures. This motherfucker took me off guard. Okay? The last track that they released with the white glues thing it was a solid track, and I absolutely had a blast with that motherfucker, but I did not see this coming. That was fucking awesome. That was so fucking cool and brutal. Like, the symphonic element on that is just fan-fucking-tastic. Fan-fucking-tastic. Now, like, those fucking lows. I'm sure he's had them forever. You know, so fans of this fucking band be like, what, you never heard that before? The only track, really, that I ever heard of theirs before was called Drown Me in Blood. That I reacted to like fucking 2 years ago, some shit like that. And I never listened to anything else by them until Bury Me in Blasphemy came out, and that track it didn't get me. That's why they didn't get a reaction. But the last release, and now this one, I am very curious. I am very, very curious as to like this album, in regards to this fucking album. I've said in past videos, I'm a huge fan of like symphonic, blackened deathcore, dude, and this track, it was just all me on this motherfucker, dude. Oh, so many incredibly cool fucking timing and rhythm changes, dude. Like, you saw me a couple of times get lost trying to figure out where the next rhythm was, like what they were doing. Mainly because I was like really pulled in to the song in its entirety and the video itself as well. So I was just kind of like, oh, where did they go with that? I mean, like, it's not like it didn't fit. It fit very well. I was just lost for a second because I was assuming I was continuing on with the same timing, the same count for like doing my headbangings. You know what I'm saying? I like to follow along with the motherfucker, and just so many cool fucking changes, dude. Like crazy melodic riffing and shit on here. I'm just blown away with how fucking cool that was, and the range of this fucking guy, with this vocalist, dude, just awesome, and used so well, so incredibly well, using like a mid and like a high for like the main bits of the track, and then using the sick deep lows as like an accent moment of the chorus or whatever you want to fucking call it, man. Oh my god. That was it was so epic. It was so fucking well done, well written, I think. Another fucking metal fucking deathcore masterpiece. I'm tripping over my own fucking words here. That was incredible. It was absolutely incredible. Another song that something like I've said before, felt like it was going on for longer than it actually was. It was only fucking like 4.5 minutes. So it was going up there toward like the 5-minute mark, but it felt like a longer song, and that's because I was so fucking engaged and I was so pulled in to this motherfucker. Everything was great. The guitar work was awesome. There was a cool fucking like melodic sounding riff happening like right about the halfway mark, I think it was, in this. I can't remember exactly. There was a really cool moment there. I loved it. The drumming was fantastic. I mean, I was going up like this with my hands, because sometimes I'll do that, just be like, yes, because if it's a sick riff, I'm just like, yes, fucking awesome. Let you know what I'm thinking, okay? So I was just like, hey, with the drums. But I really meant like the double kicking. The double kicking in that one moment was so fucking flawlessly cool. Such a sick fucking accent moment for not only the song itself and just the direction it had been taking to that point, but the video as well. Just fucking so cool. And now watching the video, I read a little bit farther into that blurb or whatever on their Disgrace book, and it was talking about how World War X and like and other songs, I guess, on this album are dealing with like the idea of like personal struggles and mental issues and stuff like that, and how sometimes it can actually feel like a real battle. And that makes a lot of sense, and I'm kind of glad that I read that going into this video, and it allowed me to understand a little more what was going on. Now, if I had just watched the video myself, I probably would have been able to figure out what was going on. He was having a dream. I'm dying, choking on my own saliva. He's, having a dream about being at war, and it's probably just like his internal strife, and like he opens up his door and there's war going on outside, so it's like he believes like everyone's after him kind of thing. Just And I can relate to that sometimes, you know. Some people, you can get to the moment where you're feeling just like everything around you's just fucking caving in on you. You know, fucking work is sucking, your relationships are sucking, your friends are being shitty, you know, so everything just feels like it's collapsing in on you, you know, and you could be like, even, you could be depressed at the same time. You know, so everything just feels like it's like caving in on you, and it feels like you're just struggling and fighting to get your way fucking out of that shit. And I can feel that. I can feel the struggle and the fucking, just the rage of it in this fucking song. I liked this a lot. I don't know if you could tell. I haven't stopped talking since it was over. Just, oh, that was so good! Oh, man. I mean, yes. I'm curious. I don't know if I'm gonna get this album or not. I feel like I gotta, though. Like I said, I haven't listened to anything of theirs other than like the few tracks that I've like reacted to or tried reacting to of them. So it would be really interesting to just go ahead when this album comes out. I believe it's August, beginning of August coming out. You know, just go ahead and pick this up and just blind listen to the rest of the whole fucking album. I think I might actually do that. Because this was a hell of a fucking title track, man. I mean, I've heard some other title tracks, you know, and just like they're just not as epic. They end up being not as epic as a lot of the other tracks that are on the album. And this, I feel, this has gotta be the best track. It has to be. I don't know if it could get any better than that. But if a lot of the other tracks on the album are like anywhere close to or as good as this was, I think it's gonna be well worth the money. All in all, a fantastic fucking deathcore track paired with an incredible fucking music video directed by the singer himself, a jack of all trades. Not only a beast of a vocalist, but he's directing his own fucking music videos too. Hey, what did you think of this track? Should I just go ahead and blindly get this fucking album? Let me know in the comments below. Of course, there'll be a link in the description for this video so you can go ahead and watch it for yourself. Full screen for audio and get the full experience. And as always, have yourself a fantastic evening.